Hi everyone, it's time for the December update. Let's take a look at what's been going on in the world of open source silicon. In the last time, we mentioned Andrew Zonenberg's work and he started getting results out of his test board. So you can see we've got some waveforms getting posted now in the silicon validation channel, and that's really exciting to see. So expect the final part of our interview series soon. If you don't already read the Choreo Libre by Gareth Harfacre, then it's worth checking out. Issue 45 came out pretty recently, and there's quite a lot of overlap in what I wanted to talk about. So I'll just mention it briefly here. One is that Carlos is starting a Twitter space to talk about open source FPGAs and that kind of thing. Then we've got Silicon Compiler, which is a new project. Looks pretty interesting. Go and check that out. You can also sign up to try that out. The final one I wanted to mention was Nmygen has been rebranded as Amarav. I decided to take the projects we'd done in MPW2 and reharden them to put them into MPW4. Some of the white space here is designs that were mine that I've already put in MPW3. Then there's a couple that are also missing that were also put in MPW3. And then there's a final 3 that I wasn't able to get good results from in the tools. But apart from that, most people's designs got rehardened without a problem, and they'll be going in on MPW4. Talking of MPW4, we've started getting the designs in for that, and the project is already taping out on the eFabless site. It's always good to get that started earlier. And we've had some good progress on the shared OpenRAM. So we've got OpenRAM in as before on MPW3, but thanks to Pavel, we've got a couple new blocks that now let us access the OpenRAM both from the Caravel, the firmware, the Pico RV32 side, and the user project side. So I've got a demo project here, function generator, and what that does is after the Caravel Pico RV32 RISC-V processor writes a set of waveforms to the SRAM, then the function generator reads those waveforms out and puts them on a D2A. And MPW4 is taping out at the end of December. One of the results of the problems we had with the clock tree issue in MPW1 is that Caravel, the harness that we put our designs in, is being restructured. So as well as Pico RV32 being replaced with VexRISC, we've also got a system where we can control the GPIOs even if all that stuff stops working. So this is yet to be properly documented and announced, but you can already check out on the eFabless Caravel GitHub. And there do seem to be some documents being updated on the read the docs as well. This certainly looks different from before. Finally, a couple of things from Twitter. This is a really good fun one. One of the guys on my course, Urish, has come up with the skull FET, which is an inverter made out of 2 skull MOSFETs. So that's pretty funny. We're hoping to get that taped out on MPW4. So fingers crossed for that. And if you haven't seen Will Green's advent calendar of FPGAs on Twitter, then that's definitely worth a check. He's got 24 days of tasty FPGA treats, and there's loads of good stuff that happened over the last year. So have a look through that thread and see if there's anything you missed. Okay, that's it for the December update. Have a great holiday, and I'll see you in the new year.